Hi, boys and girls. So, today we are going to continue talking about digital citizenship, and that's how to be a good citizen when you are online. We are going to talk about a digital trail and what that means. And then we're going to read The Bossier Baby by Marla Frizzy. We read The Boss Baby not last week, but the week before. So it's a cute story that's the second one in the series. And then remember to go on Google Classroom after the video and fill out a participation form. So last week we focused on passwords and how to make our password stronger. This week we are going to talk about private information and personal information. You should remember some of this from last year and what's okay to put online and what's not okay. So, what information is okay for you to have in your digital footprint? So, what we're going to focus on today is what a digital footprint is. So, a trail is a path or track that someone can follow. Think of like hiking, a path in the back of your house, that sort of thing. It's something that you can follow. Now, when we mean a digital trail, that means that's online. So, where you go online is your digital trail, and the information that you leave is your digital footprint that somebody can then track and see where you've gone. So, we're going to listen to this short video, and then I want you to pay attention to the types of information that's okay to share online and the information that's not okay to share online. So, here we go.
I just don't know where all these prints are coming from. It's a mystery. Whom do they belong to?
You know, there's some footprints that you just can't erase.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about something we all do. We all leave footprints online. They're called digital footprints. Every time you go online to play a game, type an email, or search the internet, you leave a trail.
Really? I'm online all the time sharing things. I play online, I post online, I submit and send things online almost every day.
Well, since you're online a lot, you have footprints all over the place, and it's really hard to erase these footprints.
You mean I can't just clean them up?
No, it doesn't work like that.
How does it work?
Our digital footprint can get really big really quickly, so we need to pause and think when we're online. We need to be safe, responsible, and respectful.
Wow. So what should I be careful about not sharing online?
Never share private information like your full name, address, telephone number, your age or birthday, or even your school.
I guess that makes sense. But what's okay to share then?
I share personal information, just not private information. I keep my full name and address to myself, but I feel safe sharing stuff like my hobbies and my favorite things.
Okay, I think I've got this. I may have a big footprint online, but I need to make sure what I'm sharing is safe, responsible, and respectful.
You got it.
It still doesn't solve the mystery of these muddy footprints, though. Aha! Case closed.
Remember to pause and think online. If you're not sure what to do, ask a trusted adult first. How big is your digital footprint?
Okay, so according to Feet, he was talking about a digital footprint. So, what is a digital footprint? Well, a digital footprint is a trail of what you do online, and it includes any websites you visit, any apps you go on, and any of the information about you that you share. So, what information does FEET say not to put online? I'll give you a second to think about that. So, information that you shouldn't put online is private information, like your full name. That's your first and last name, your address, your phone number, your age, your birthday, where you go to school, your parents' full names, your parents' phone number, their credit card number. These are things that's private information. And it's private because it can be linked back to you. For instance, nobody in our school has the exact same first and last name and the same telephone number. That's an identifier to you. So you want to make sure that this private information does not go online, because once it's online, it's something called permanent, which we'll talk about, and you can't get that information back. So we know that we can't share private information, which you guys pretty much already know this, but what exactly is okay to share? So private information is information that about you that can be used to identify who you are. So we just went through several different types of private information. So what's okay to share? Well, personal information like hobbies. I like to collect stamps. I like to collect baseball cards. I like to collect stuffy unicorns. Interests. I'm really interested in science. I'm interested in baseball, or I'm interested in dance or gymnastics. And favorite things, my favorite movies, my favorite foods, my favorite books. Things like information like that is okay for you to share online because it can't be linked directly back to you. So once you post your picture online, or once you post this information, it's permanent. So it lasts forever. You can't ever get that information back. So that's why it's so important that whenever you post something or fill out a form or something like that, you ask an adult in your house if it's okay for you to do that, because that's private information. And you guys are young, but your digital footprint starts now. So you want to make sure that your digital footprint doesn't have information about you in it. It doesn't have private information. It can have personal information like your likes and your dislikes. Okay? So now we are going to start reading our story, The Bossier Baby. Last week we read The Boss Baby. Or not last week, 2 weeks ago. This is The Bossier Baby by Marla Frazee. From the moment his baby sister arrived, the Boss Baby had a feeling that change was in the air. The first thing the new executive did was outline her business plan and restructure the organization from the top down. Then she demoted the Boss Baby and promoted herself to Chief Executive Officer, CEO for short. The CEO was bossier than the Boss Baby had ever been, which seems impossible. She seems really bossy to me. Even so, the staff was strangely delighted. The boss baby had never seen them so happy. This made him miserable. So did the perks. There was the organic catering service, aromatherapy, stress management, afternoon spinning, a full-time social media team, and of course the private limo. The boss baby had some perks in his time, but nothing like this. He might be getting a little jealous. He was furious, but the CEO and staff paid no attention to him. No matter what he did, where he did it, or how outrageous it was. He's being a naughty boss baby right now. Finally, the boss baby just gave up. He made no demands, had no fits, exhibited no temper, and weirdly had no opinions about anything at all. This was highly irregular. But the CEO knew what to do. She wasn't CEO for nothing. And at last the company was back to business, operating productively, cooperatively, and efficiently. Most of the time. All right, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed the Bossier Baby. Please remember your two takeaways. Remember to keep your digital footprint clean. Do not put your your private information online. If you do, make sure you ask an adult if it is okay for you to put that. And personal information is okay, like your hobbies and your favorite things and that sort of stuff. All right, guys, until next time, have a great